let's just start. Which structure have both cytoplasm and cell wall? So definitely it's a plant cell. So it's a root hair cell. Okay, why haven't you selected the xylem cell? Good. They are dead cells. Okay, they don't have cytoplasm, so we haven't selected the xylem cell. Okay, which statement defines a species? Just in the previous paper we have defined it. It would be C. A group of organisms that interbreed and produce fertile offsprings. Okay, then an experiment is given, which is a and there is a semi-permeable membrane, and there it has star solution. We have put iodine in the one, and the we have observed that the star solution turned blue black. It means the iodine went into that bag or in the sac, so diffused in through a membrane. Good. Okay, because iodine is smaller in size as compared to starch. So it can diffuse into, but starch cannot move out. Number four, the table shows a relative concentration of two mineral ions in a root cell and in the water of the soil around the plant root. Okay, the concentration is difference is given. What is needed for the plant root to increase the concentration of mineral ions? It would be energy for active transport. Okay. Um, some health problems can be detected using chemical tests for proteins and glucose in the urine. Okay, which test? Okay, and it shows the result of these tests. Which is correct one? So we would say that protein and glucose is present while the other doesn't. So for glucose we have used banatic solution, and for the protein we have used a barrier solution. So the ethanol and iodine solution would be negative. So you have selected B? Yes. Okay, which statement describe enzyme catalyzed reaction? Okay. All enzymes. Okay. Okay, first is not safe because every enzyme has its own pH. If you look at the digestive enzyme, it's different in mouth and different in stomach and small intestine. So all enzymes does not work on the same pH. It is incorrect. Uh, and then D is wrong exactly. Okay. As an enzyme catalyzed reaction progresses, the concentration of reactant increasing. No, the concentration of product increases. Reactant decrease and product increase when the reaction is in progress, right? So in general, yes, the when the temperature increases from 0 to 20 degrees Celsius, the kinetic energy increases with increases the effective collisions, and the rate of reaction increases. So it would be C. Next one, 7. Okay, an aphid is feeding on sugar in a leaf. So what when the aphid feeds, what is the order do its mouth part fall passes through the tissue of the leaf? Okay. What will the first layer, second layer, and then the third layer? Okay, why not xylem? Because nutrients are present, or the sucrose and amino acid is present in the phloem, not in xylem. Okay, number 8, for which process do plants need neither either nitrate ions or magnesium ions? Okay, for synthesis of cellulose. Okay, okay. Which row shows that the processes involve when nitrate ions in water from soil enter a root hair cell? Nitrate ions move through, or mineral ions move through? Okay. Active transfer, osmosis. Yes, it will be A. Next one, which condition change in condition will decrease the rate of respiration? Okay, decrease. Okay, A decrease in air current definitely will do. A decrease in humidity, no, it has an inverse relationship. An increase in light intensity, it has a direct relationship. So okay, so the only correct option is A. What are the correct definitions of digestion and assimilation? So digestion is the breakdown of large insoluble food molecules. Is it so? So this is digestion, and what is assimilation? And the uptake of molecules. So the correct option is B. Okay. Which organ produces an acid that kills the bacteria in ingested food? Okay. And the name of acid is HCl. Number 13, the table shows the rate of absorption of two different sugars, arabinose and glucose, in living and dead intestines. The concentration of glucose inside the intestine was the same in each case. Just give me a minute. Equals, so it would be diffusion. Okay, what about this glucose? That would be active transport. So it would be C. Okay, 14th one again. Okay, inspiration. You are taking in air. What would happen to your muscles? Let's say diaphragm contract or relax. When you inhale in, yeah, you inhale in, the diaphragm moves down, diaphragm contract. So it would be either B or C. Okay, okay. What happened to, okay, external, exactly, external intercostal muscles, they contract so that your ribs move outward. So it would be B. Okay. uh okay, the experiment is given to investigate the production of carbon dioxide by anaerobic respiration of yeast. Now yeast and sugar solution is added in all. A and B are provided with the layer of oil so that oxygen cannot go into. Okay, and the temperature of A and C is 40 while B and C is 100. So we must know the optimum temperature of yeast. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly. Exactly. So it would be A. Okay, the diaphragm, oh sorry, the diagram represent the equation for aerobic respiration. What is the equation? Good. Oxygen plus glucose give carbon dioxide and water. So which one is correct? C? Okay. 17th one. The graph shows a person's pulse rate over a period during which they rest, pedal and exercise bike and then rest again. Okay. When did the person stop pedaling? So easy. Oh my god, it's easy. When did the person stop pedaling? Really? It's rest. This is also rest. It would be B. Okay. Which row shows the name of the blood vessel that transport blood to and from the liver and the kidney? To the liver. Okay. From the liver? Okay. 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 Now you get it. Because the option of hepatic artery is not given over here. So we have to go with the hepatic portal vein. Coming from small intestine to the liver. So it can be hepatic portal vein. Right? So our answer would be C. Okay. 19th one, malaria can be controlled by the use of mosquito nets treated with insecticide plates over beds. Okay, and this is the time before use of bed net and after use of bed net. What is the conclusion? So if we look at the average number of mosquito bite, that decreases after 12 o'clock, right? 12 p.m. 12 a.m., sorry. After midnight, it's decreasing. So mosquito bite more during the evening than after midnight. Okay, this can be written. This can be. Because they are using the nets, so the nets have the an effect, so we have to choose the nets one option. So I'm just telling the answer that it can be. Let's just move to it. Okay, use of bed nets prevented mosquito bites. No, because they are using it since 8 o'clock. Use of bed nets had a greater impact after midnight than before midnight. Yes, it can be. The maximum number of mosquito exists with. No, so either it can be A or C. So what's your say? Yeah, it's C. Yes, it's C. Exactly.